What's going on, everybody? Welcome back to another video. Hope you're doing well, feeling great, and enjoying freedom. It's a great day to have a great day. Today we're going to be answering a couple of subscriber questions, such as, do silver and gold really need to be backed by governments? We're going to get into it, but really quick, just in case you're new, make sure to subscribe for daily videos, subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos, get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. Go and get your 2 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. And of course, come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club, where I do live streams, giveaways, deal alerts, and a whole lot more. Everything is linked in the description. So today, as I'm posting the video, it will be Sunday, January 9th, 2022. Believe it or not, I'm actually filming this video on Wednesday at like 6 in the morning. Woke up, had an idea for a video, so here we go. And being that I'm filming the video a couple days in advance, I don't know what the spot price is going to be, so head on down to the comments and let me know the date and time you're viewing the video and what the current spot price is for you. I'm always curious. So what we're going to do in today's video is take a couple of questions. I just searched through the comment section on some of my recent videos and screenshot a couple of questions that I thought were interesting to put into this video. Starting with this one from Red Rum, asking, why buy now if everything is falling? Now the short answer is, because the alternative is to buy when prices are high. The slightly longer answer is, on the way down is typically the best time to buy. You want to get the best bang for your buck. You want to get whatever it is that you want to buy on sale or at a discounted price. Whether it be the silver, whether it be the gold, whether it be the stocks, or whether it just be some product at the store. If you walk into Walmart and you're going to buy, I don't know, soap or something like that, and you were planning on paying, I don't know, $5 for a pack, and then you walk in there and you see that there's a 25% off sale on the soap that you were going to buy anyway, it's a win-win for everyone. Next question is coming from Billy the Stormtrooper, asking, do you think precious gems are something we should stack as well? It's an interesting question, and right off the bat, I don't think gems are anything that we necessarily need to stack. There's nothing wrong with diversification, and there's absolutely nothing wrong with gems, whether it be diamonds or whatever the case may be, or just jewelry in general. I don't think it's anything really worth stacking. Of course it's of value. Of course, it probably stands a far better chance than the dollar bill, but it's not real, true, honest money. And when it comes to what I'm typically using silver and gold for, it's just not really on the same page. But like I said, it probably stands a far better chance than the dollar bill. So it's definitely something to consider. It's not something that I do. It's not something that I can really see myself doing in the future. It's not really my thing, but they do look nice. And once again, probably a lot more confidence in the gems than the dollar bill. Next question is coming from Hugh, asking for my thoughts on cleaning junk silver, which is why I have a little bit of junk silver on display, along with a couple of American Silver Eagles. So for the junk silver, the 90% junk constitutional silver, the Washington quarters, the Standing Liberty quarters, the half dollars, the Mercury dimes, the Roosevelt dimes, the Morgan dollars, the Peace dollars, the list goes on. Should you clean junk silver? You absolutely can, and to be honest with you, if you're going to clean silver at all, it probably should be the junk silver. I personally wouldn't worry about cleaning, let's just say, Silver Eagles, or Silver Rounds, or Maple Leafs, or Kangaroos, or Philharmonics, or Libertads, or anything like that. I think when it comes to the pure silver coins, or even the rounds and the bars, I don't think you should really worry about cleaning them all that much. Now you can. There are a couple of different ways you can do that, but I personally wouldn't mess with that. A lot of the time, if you try to clean a coin, round, or bar, you can actually leave micro scratches on the face of the coin that you might not even be able to see with your own eyes, but under a microscope, technically it could potentially damage the face of the coin. Junk silver, on the other hand, it's not anything that you have to worry too much about, especially taking into account that almost all of it circulated. They're all of the ones that I have anyway, all of my junk silver, all of my 90% junk constitutional silver has been in circulation, and you can see just by looking at it, it's kind of worn down, kind of scratched up, not all in the greatest shape. So if you want to clean 90% junk silver, I see no problem with that. However, it's not something that I do. Next question is coming from a very handsome man, Mykie DYDSS2, asking, how do I get 2 free random stocks? And the answer to that is download Webull. The link is in the description. Download the app, fund your account, you'll get 2 free random stocks, and then, if you refer 3 friends, Webull will give you $150 worth of Amazon stock for free this month. And you have the chance of winning all the way up to $3,000 worth of Amazon stock. We will link in the description. Next question is coming from Kevin, asking, what rounds do not milk spot? Now, to my understanding, I don't think rounds generally milk spot. It's a good question because I'm thinking about it now. I don't even know if I have a round with milk spots. I probably do. I can't think of any off the top of my head. It's not really a common issue. Maple leafs, that's where the issue has always really been. Now, yeah, you can find some British coins with milk spots. You can find some other coins with milk spots. I mean, hey, there are people out there who have even had silver eagles with milk spots. But rounds don't typically milk spot. And it's for a couple of different reasons. The reason milk spots occur in the first place, it has to do with the minting process. And a lot of these private mints or these secondary market mints or whatever you want to call them, they have a different minting process and procedure. The Royal Canadian Mint has been hands down the most god-awful when it comes to milk spots and their procedure. They changed things up in 2018. Now, milk spots, you can go a couple of different ways. They can mint a coin and right off the bat, it just has milk spots by default. That was a really common occurrence prior to 2018, all years prior to 2018, notorious for milk spots. But since 2018, they changed up their process, and I don't believe I have come across any 2018, 19, 20, 21, or 22 maple leafs with milk spots. I'm sure that they exist. I haven't seen any, but it all has to do with the minting process. And if you're asking what generic silver rounds typically don't milk spot, I would go as far as to say probably all of them. Next question coming from Joseph, asking me, did you know if you turn the sunshine bar or round 90 degrees, it shows a sun under the decoder lens? That is actually something that I read. I always forgot to check, so we can do that right now. I happen to have my decoder lens right here, and I happen to have a sunshine bar right here. So for those of you who do not know, the back of sunshine bars and rounds, or at least the newer ones, have this Mint Mark SI security feature on the back, that circle right there. And if you go and get yourself a decoder lens, which I think probably only maybe $10, $15, and it lasts forever, you put it over top, you angle it a certain way, and it says the word valid. That right there, proof of authenticity, that right there, a security feature, and arguably my favorite security feature. Now let's turn it 90 degrees, and let's see if we can see anything. Now sometimes it's kind of tough to do, or should I say tough to see on camera. I'm not seeing anything. I'll try it this way. Oh, I see it. You guys see that? Very faint sun, but it's there. Pretty awesome. Thanks for reminding me, Joseph. Now the final question is coming from WCG Capone, asking, I've thought about rounds versus coins. Does your metal really need to be backed by a sovereign government when it's already backed by itself? That's a good question, and I really like the way that was worded, especially at the end. Backed by itself. Real, true, honest money is backed by itself. That's absolutely true. But does the silver or the gold really need to be backed by sovereign governments? Truth is, to be a coin it does, but obviously to be silver or gold it does not. See, this is something that I've thought about several times over the years. No, it doesn't need to be backed by a sovereign government. Silver is silver and gold is gold, regardless of who or where or when it was minted. It doesn't take away the fact that it's real, true, honest money, constitutionally recognizes money, internationally recognizes money, biblically recognizes money. It's been money for thousands and thousands and thousands of years. A government minting it versus a non-government minting it doesn't change a thing. The only thing that I believe is a selling point when it comes to government minted bullion is the fact that it kind of gives it an extra layer of security in a way. Because that's what a lot of people are looking for. They're looking for authenticity. They're looking for something that they know 1000% is real. They're not really all too interested in something that's kind of iffy, or if they're not 100% sure, is it a counterfeit, is it real, is it fake? A lot of people don't want to worry about that. That's not something I want to worry about, and that's probably my favorite thing about coins. They are generally more recognizable, more trusted, more respected no matter where you go. It could be an American coin, it could be a Canadian coin, it could be a Mexican coin. It doesn't matter. It's still understood to be a coin. It's still recognized, trusted, and desired if you were to go to Australia or Italy or wherever in the world you want to go. It's still silver or it's still gold. And they know exactly what it is no matter where you take it. However, something else you want to take into consideration. See, this is coming from the perspective of a buyer. I'm not a person that sells precious metals. I've never sold any of my precious metals. I've been doing this for just a hair over 4 years, about 4 years and like 3 weeks or something like that. I've still, to this day, never sold any of my silver, never sold any of my gold, and I hope and plan on keeping it that way. You watching this video right now, I'm going to go ahead and assume a majority of you also look at it from the perspective of a buyer. But what I think is important, and what I think we should do, is from time to time at least, I think we should take a step back and look at it through the lens of a seller. If you were a coin, a silver, a gold, a precious metal seller, what would the buyers want from you? Because at the end of the day, yeah, we're the ones acquiring the silver and gold, but hey, we can run into some financial hardships sometime, or we might get to the point where we just want to cash out and take the value and put it into, I don't know, potentially land or a property or a house, a rental property, anything like that. Or just cash out and roll around in the currency if that's what we want to do. It's not what I would want to do, but I don't know what your goals are. But from the perspective of a seller, what would the buyers want from you? I think that's an important question that we need to ask ourselves. Are people going to want pieces of silver or pieces of gold, like generic rounds and bars that aren't backed by a government? Yes, many will, but guess what? Many will not. Many prefer the coins. A lot of people prefer rounds and bars over coins. A lot of people prefer coins over rounds and bars, which is why I believe it's important to stack a little bit of everything. Diversification is the key when it comes to really all things finance. That's why I believe it's important to have a multifaceted financial preparation system in place for yourself that you're working on building up on a weekly or a monthly basis or every couple of months, add a little bit at a time. That's what I believe, but at the end of the day, the silver and the gold absolutely do not need to be backed by a government. They are, after all, backed by themselves. I like the way that was worded. Thanks everybody who asked a question. If you have any more questions for me, head on down to the comments and let me know. If any of the questions stood out to you and you want to extend on some of my answers, please have at it in the comments. Let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic and your thoughts and your answers to some of these questions. If you guys like today's video, please hit that like button, subscribe if you're new, subscribe to my second channel for weekly videos. Get yourself some DYDSS merchandise to help support the channel. I'd really appreciate it. Got t-shirts, hoodies, stickers, coffee mugs in a bunch of different designs. Of course, come and join us in the Precious Metals VIP Club, where I do monthly giveaways, live streams multiple times a week, deal alerts when silver and gold is on sale every single day, and of course you can watch all of my videos early and commercial free. And there are a ton of other perks in the Precious Metals VIP Club as well. VIP Club link in the description. And of course, last but not least, go and get your 2 free stocks by downloading Webull and funding your account. If you refer 3 friends before the end of the month, Webull will give you $150 worth of Amazon stock guaranteed, with the chance of winning all the way up to $3,000 worth of Amazon stock. Webull link in the description. Don't pass up on an opportunity. It's free. Go get your money. And once again, I want you guys to head on down to the comments and let me know, what would your answer be to some of these questions? If these questions were asked to you, what would your response be? If any of them stood out to you and you want to extend on how I answered them, you're more than welcome to do so. And of course, if you have any questions for me for a future video kind of like this, ask away. Head on down to the comments and let me know anything and everything related to today's video topic. Thank you guys so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow. And remember, don't you dare stop smiling. Peace.